Knuckle News fan Susan Cingari here, backstage with Elvin Leon Brito, and I can't say his name right, but we're working on it for you all night. Let me practice again. Elvin Leon Brito. So what are you doing here, Elvin?
I'm out here, doing promo for my fight, helping out one of my teammates, and it's just having a good time. It's a great show, and I got a fight coming up August 16th. I want to show my face, let guys know that I'm still around. I'm ready to fight. I have to wait till August 16th, but I'm ready to go. I could have fought on this card, but time's ticking. August 16th will be here very soon. And my punishment tour continues, and I want my belt.
Okay, so before we talk a little bit about your upcoming fight with Lindsey, let's talk first about you were the court of Simpson tonight. Can you break down the fight tonight? It was an amazing fight for the fans. I think it went 3 rounds, right?
Yeah, it went 3 rounds. He knocked them out every round. David he's a guy with a lot of potential. He just needs the right coaching and the right training. He got a lot of a bright future ahead of him. He takes care of himself. He could have finished the fight in the first round. He was a little hesitant, but once he let his hands go, he showed that he was a superior fighter. He was definitely the more experienced guy, and eventually nature took his place, and by the 3rd round, the fight was over.
So do you feel like the fight kind of stuck to the game plan that you had given him, or did he have to make any adjustments within the fight to get the W?
He did what he did what we planned on him doing. It worked out perfect. The only thing is, we want him to be more active out there. He did what he was supposed to do, and a win's a win. Me, from a coach perspective, I always see what ways we could have improved. But other than that, if he would have just let his hands go earlier, the fight would have ended earlier. But he did such a great job. He showed his awesome jab. He showed his hook. He showed his right hand. He showed heart. He showed how tough he is. It was a great fight for him. He's back on the winning columns. I'm happy for him.
So what do you feel like is the next step for him then, as far as a coach? Where do you see him next?
I mean, I would love for him to train in the jungle camp with us. That's a lot of the fighters that I like. I always tell them, hey, come train with me, because I know I would like to show them something that no other boxing gym can show them, because we're not a boxing gym. But there's a lot of places he can go. I would love him to come train with me. He's already trained with me. He knows the kind of value that I could offer him in his training camp. But I mean, the sky's the limit, man. As long as he finds the right place and he keeps going, he could be a legitimate contender.
All right, we're going to talk about your upcoming fight with Jake Lindsey coming up. How excited are you for that? What's the game plan?
I'm really excited. I'm glad I came back. Well, it's been the same game plan since my comeback, man. I'm just going to keep punishing people. It's going to be another punishment. The punishment tour is not going to stop until I get my belt back. And I was wondering, after my last fight ended, I still had that fury in my heart, and I still got it. And I wanted to make my next fight even more violent, even worse. And for months, I couldn't figure out how I was going to do it. But BKFC gave it to me on a silver plate. Was perfect. The opponent, the venue, it's a prospect series. I'm the champ. I get to show these guys all the disrespect and shove it right down the throat and show them that I am the best. I'm the top of the mountain.
You are the top of the mountain, because, by the way, if you get a chance to see your reaction after your last fight, I think you were screaming that at the top of your lungs, and I was like, oh my God, when's it gonna stop? You were running around like you had like a moment, like a little Energizer bunny.
Yeah.
So
that was a lot of energy pumped up. There's still more. I'm not satisfied. It's not enough. I'm still getting better. I'm still improving. All the things that I've been wanting to work on for my next fight, I'm already working on them. I don't have to jump into a training camp. I don't have to be like, oh, I got to fight on and run to the training camp. I'm ready to fight. I can fight next week. Right now, I'm still working on getting better. I'm working on the things that I'm improving, my consistency and power, and I just want to keep punishing every single fighter who dares to oppose me and challenge me until I get my belt back. And once I have my belt back, hopefully I'm in a better mood. Because if not, I'm going to keep whooping your.
You'll be less Brito-like? Less Brito-like? I think I got it. You bring up an interesting point, because I've been with BKFC. It's my 5th year anniversary this weekend. Yep. I don't actually remember when you started with us, but how are you a different fighter since when you first started then?
Well, I started in BKFC 3.
Right.
When I started doing it, right. I did it because I'm a great fighter and I like the money, but I didn't think I was going to find a passion like I did for Bare Knuckle. After I got knocked out of my second fight, it wasn't discouraging for me. It was like, wait a minute, like, this is easy. I could be a champion. And I try to reinvent myself, and I've been constantly reinventing myself every fight. After I got right here in Miami, I got robbed of my belt.
Yeah.
I should still be the champion. When I got robbed in Miami, I lost another controversial loss in Omaha. After that, I decided that I have to do something different. I've never never lost 3 fights in a row. I never will. And I knew that I had to make something different. I had to dig deep and not do something new, but I went back to the old school. I called my old friend from my MMA days, Joe Voidic, and I told him, Joe, I need you to be there for this fight because we're gonna do an old school pack style beatdown, and I need you to be there because these people, they don't know me. They don't know me, but you know me. So he was there. It was great. It felt like the old days, and like it's a renewed vigor, and I'm ready to keep up. And I'm every time I think about fighting, I get mad. I cannot wait to fight.
You know, you bring up a good point then, because your passion last time was, I mean, it was just out of control. Tell me before we go tonight, what is your prediction for the fight between you and your opponent then?
Then or now?
Coming up, baby. You and Lindsey, what's the prediction?
I'm gonna punish him. I'm gonna punish him.
Violently.
Yes, I'm gonna punish him until somebody stops it. And if nobody stops it, he gonna stop it. This fight's not going to a decision. It's a small ring. Somebody's getting knocked out.
I believe that. So tell us again when the date is.
August 16th, Kansas City, Kansas. Be ready. I'm ready right now, but I gotta wait. So a couple more weeks in, start getting our training camp, getting our groove in, and we're gonna get it. Right now, I'm still getting better, still focusing on my improvements, and then once we lock in, it's over.
You know, that's what I love about BKFC and fighters like Elvin Leon Brito. It's because even though he's been around the game so long, since BKFC 3, he's constantly striving to improve himself. The son of a real true champion and also a very handsome one. For Bare Knuckle News, I'm Susan Cingari. This is
Elvin Leon Brito, el bandido. Nobody beat us to the punch.
Show me where you live at. St. Louis City, where I live at.